Hello, welcome to part 40 of Let's Play Pokemon Pearl. In the last part we started our trek through the infamous Victory Road, so yeah, in this part we're going to hopefully get through the rest of it. Now yeah, I know I said that you only needed like a certain amount of HMs. It turns out I was wrong. You also need HM Waterfall, which you obviously got from Livia? Was Jasmine from to actually get into Victory Road. So yeah, you should have a Pokemon with Waterfall. It was kind of annoying that you had to have Waterfall because the chances are you're only going to have one Water Pokemon. You might have two if you're lucky, but yeah, I had to make Hot Fuzz learn Waterfall, so now it has Surf and Waterfall, which is 2 HMs, so that's not good. That's not what we want. So yeah, this is another new Pokemon, Gambit, or Gambite. I think it's a pun of... Is it Gamb? No, there's no M in it, so what? Gabbite? I don't know. I don't know how you say that. I wish I had more to say about that Pokemon, because I honestly have no idea what it is, or where it comes from, or anything like that. I just don't know, I'm afraid. You can have to look up yourself. One thing you may notice, which I wasn't too happy with, is that Bigger Bird is now level 49. That does mean that all my other Pokemon are level 45. Or my 4 other main Pokemon level 45, because I only currently have 5 in my squad. But yeah, Bigger Bird is now level 49, which is kind of useful because it means my repels actually work, so I don't have to do a load of editing, or you guys don't have to sit through a load of wild battles. But still, I guess it doesn't really matter, because I'm going to have to train up my Pokemon anyway, so I might as well have one really strong one. It doesn't really make much of a difference. So here's Razor Claw, which is an item which I have... Oh, I can't not remember what it is. Oh, hold on, I'll have a look. Go down, 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 go down. Aha, yeah, that's what it is. If you put on a Pokemon, that KO will increase. So yeah, definitely worth using, I guess, if you don't have any other items. I don't really have that many items to actually put on Pokemon at this point, which is kind of weird. I usually actually will go and seek them out and make sure I have decent items, and that's something I recommend you doing, but me, I kind of forgot, so my Pokemon don't actually all have items, so that's why I used my KO one, and why Bigger Bird had Lucky Egg for so long before, because, you know, I might as well have something. I think, Frosty Bush has Icicle Plate, Medicham, what do I call Medicham? Oh god, I can't believe I'm blanking on Medicham's name. Gandhi has Fist Plate, and yeah, I think that's about it in terms of boosting moves. I mean, I really should have more. You usually get given more, but I don't know, I guess you just don't. Or I just didn't find them. This is a blind LP, so it does make sense that I didn't find certain things. It wouldn't be a very good blind LP if I literally found 100% of the items. It would be like, oh, okay, I guess you're just that good, mate. Or you blatantly cheated. And yeah, here's another Pokemon again with Machamp, and then Meow Golem. More Pokemon we can't actually get, as nice as it would have been to have one. I probably wouldn't have used Golem, but still, I would like the opportunity to. Just so you know, I didn't know that this Pokemon would show up. That's why I left Hot Fuzz in or sent it out. I wasn't really paying attention, but yeah, this is actually my Hot Fuzz versus their Penguin. Although obviously Hot Fuzz is a Penguin as well, but you know, luckily for me, they're not very good. Yeah. Although I know I complained about Hot Fuzz having to learn both Surf and Waterfall, but really, it's not that bad. Waterfall does, I think it's 85 power, I'm not 100% sure, it's around there, so it's actually a really decent move. I think Surf is still better, because I don't think Waterfall hits quite as much. I mean, I think it's very slight, and yeah, I think Surf is still technically better, but Waterfall is still really good, so I would definitely recommend teaching it to a Pokemon anyway. Especially if you have 2 water types. It's always nice. It's always nice to have 2 water types. Because they are the best sort of Pokemon, right? That's universal. They're definitely my favourite type. Yeah, I don't think there's a close second to that actually. I couldn't think what my second favourite sort of Pokemon are, but I don't know. So after defeating the old man, we're actually almost out of here. There's a cave that guy won't actually let you in. You can come back here and do it after the Elite Four, which I don't actually do because I don't plan on doing any post game because it's a bit dull. It's not dull, it's just not my styley. But yeah, you can go back there and there's a whole new section to explore. So that's always fun. Yeah, sorry, I got a bit lost here. I don't know what I was doing. Just wandering around, hoping to find where I was supposed to go. But don't worry, I just need to use another rappel and I'll head in the right direction. You can probably see where you have to go anyway. You can't go past that guy. There's nothing to do up here, so that only leaves one way to go, this way. Yeah, there is a couple of things I don't show in Victory Road. There's not that much. You're not really going to be missing out on many things. Because, yeah, there's not really that much to it. But we're almost near the end, actually. I think this is the last trainer battle we have to do. So as you can see, this Victory Road isn't too bad. You're not going to have too much of a bad time. But, again, Victory Road is always useful for actually training up and making sure you're prepared for the Elite Four. And I think that's the whole point. Oh, a Gible. We haven't seen those before. I think they're 4th gen. Oh, that must be what the other one is. The Gabbit must evolve from Gible. Oh, it's all coming together now. It all actually makes some sort of sense, which is kind of nice. So, yeah. Here's another Gible. This guy doesn't like to mix it up. He loves Gible, and he's going to use Gible, alright? If I could, I would have just an all Squirt or Meryl squad, but unfortunately I don't just stand in one place for the whole game, so there goes that plan. It's all very sad. Whoa! That's quite a step up, random guy. You go from 2 Gibles to a Gyarados. I mean, come on, give me a break here. Luckily I have Frosty Bush out, and I tried to use Blizzard because, like I've already said, I thought Gyarados is Dragon type. I don't know why I didn't learn from the last time that it's clearly not. It's clearly not Dragon type, but... And it's Water and Flying, in case you didn't know. I did mention that last time, but just in case you don't know, so... Electric type would have killed it easily, but... You know, I wanted Frosty Bush to get some XP. It's probably the hardest Pokemon out of all my Pokemon to train, so... If there's any Pokemon that needs the XP, it's that, so... Yeah, that's the exit. We're done. We're at the Pokemon League, as you can see. There's a sign, and it came up on the top left of our vision, which is pretty handy. So... Yeah, to actually get in you need to use Surf, and just so you know, there is actually a save, well not, there's a flying point here and in front of Victory Road. It technically does say Pokemon League, but yeah, there are 2 different flying points, so. And of course, what would it be, what would the Pokemon League be without a final battle from our rival? That just makes sense, that's just what you gotta do here, people. Yeah, you actually do have to. This is your final battle with Owl. You actually do have to do this. So word of warning, word of advice, do go heal, don't go towards him. What I was trying to do is see what that guy said. I just wanted to see what he said because there was no like victory path or whatever the thing is called. So I wanted to see what that guy said. And then it turns out just before you talk to the guy, your rival's gonna boom, he's there. Because he's an arsehole. He couldn't just say, hey, you want to battle? Do you need to heal? Or you can just say, hey Al, I'll just go heal, then we'll battle, okay? Because yeah, I have to work on a weakened squad, which is just awful. No one wants that. Yeah, luckily, it's lucky I did go heal in the Victory Road, or I would have been screwed. I would have just lost. And I didn't want to lose. I think if you lose though, you can just fly back to this Pokemon Center. I'm not too sure if you actually have to heal to make it count as a flying point, or a point you can fly to, but yeah, I think you will be okay. I don't think you have to go through all of Victory Road again just because you lost this battle, because Owl's an arsehole and he does whatever he feels like. So as you can see, he is so much more powerful than me. Luckily I just type match him and everything goes pretty swimmingly actually. It's not too bad. So yeah, this Pokemon, that is now grass ground type, I believe. Although I would think that ground would actually be resistant to flying, or have some resistance, but apparently not, because fly killed it in 1. Yeah, I wasn't too worried about this battle. I was kind of annoyed I had to do it, but after I killed his first few Pokemon I was like, oh okay, that's really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Until this guy shows up. Heracross. I think this is the first time we've seen his Heracross, the first and only time. No, he had it before, didn't he? Yeah, he had it in the last battle. But oh god, this Pokemon is a dick. He has 4 different types of moves. So I sent out my Gandhi, and he used Aerial Ace, a flying move which is super effective, so Gandhi went down. I sent out Plug Switch, and he used his Rock Slide, which is a pretty decent move. And unfortunately, well, luckily Thunder did quite a lot of damage, but then he hits me with another Rock Slide, and Plug Switch goes down. It's just, this is when I was panicking. This was like, oh god, I don't want to lose. So I decided to just say screw it. I'll just send out my strongest Pokemon. Bigger Bird's pretty quick. It should be able to be quicker than it, and because it's I think it's bug and fighting, that makes it super effective. So yeah, bit of a scare there, but overall it's okay. This battle isn't that hard, as long as you're smart and you don't do anything stupid, and you should be able to know how to type match all his squad out anyway, so you shouldn't stress out there. It's a pretty simple fight, really. But yeah, this is sad. This is the last time we're going to fight Owl. That's sad because, well, it's good and bad. It's good because it means I'll never have to see Owl again because I'm sick of that guy. God. And then, but it's bad because I like beating up Owl. It makes me feel like a big man, a big Pokemon. Right, so here we have Rabadash, which has some odd moves, like some really weird moves. He has bounce. What the hell is that? I think this is the first generation to have bouncing, but yeah, it's like fly, but you're bouncing. Although that really doesn't make any sense. I don't know how high someone is bouncing. If you're just waiting to pick your turn and it's bounced in the air, if you take forever, does it just come crashing down? Because that would make sense. Oh well, it's poker logic. I shouldn't argue with it too much. So yeah, Hot Fuzz levels up, which is pretty cool, saves me time. The more I level up here, the less I have to grind. Grinding. So yeah, he sends out, this is his very last Pokemon, Snorlax. He didn't have one before, and I guess it's appropriate that he would have it now, rather than any other time, so yeah, I would have sent out Medicham or Gandhi, because Snorlax is obviously normal type, and Gandhi's fighting type, but yeah, Gandhi's dead, so I decided just to keep in Hot Fuzz, because Waterfall is really powerful, you know. Snorlax has a lot of health, and look, it's doing a lot of damage, so not that Snorlax was easy to take out, it did take me quite a while to finally wear him down, because as you should know, Snorlax, when it goes low on health, it just rests and brings back all its health, which is always fun, which I always enjoy. So yeah, you're going to want to use a fighting type here, just so you don't have to deal with this, because it won't really attack you. Your Pokemon should be powerful enough now just to wear it down, and mine were, but oh god, oh no, it hit me with an earthquake. Shoot. There goes Hot Fuzz. After saying that it won't really attack you, boom, one-shotted. So I decided to go for Bigger Bird just because it's, again, my toughest one. It's level 50, I just want it to... Oh yeah, and there's close combat. So there's no way Snorlax can take a close combat. There's just no way. So yeah, with that, that's Owl's last Pokemon down, and yeah, very sad occasion. So obviously, that's going to end it for this part. In the next part, we're going to start the Elite Four. Actually, no, I've got a little pre-Elite Four video for you, but after that part, we're going to start the Elite Four. So I've been Honest on 23, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.